So it's a Saturday spotlight on strength today. Total body using dumbbells and bands and body weight. All the good things. We'll start with a shoulder roll and a side step just to wake everything up. 4 more. 3, 2. Let's go into a ham curl and a low row, waking up your upper and middle back. Getting some movement through the hamstrings and quadriceps. It's going to be a great day. We'll have 4 more. 3, 2. Let's go back to that side step and a shoulder roll. Just wake it all up. Very gentle, gradual. Nice. 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curl with a low row. There we go. Nice. Nice. Here's where you start to lengthen that spine. Show your proud chest. We're going to have a change after these 4 pairs of curls. 3, 2. Now we're going to tap out and reach across. Nice and light. A lot of space between your hands. Let's hit each side 4 more times. Brace those abs a little deeper. We have a change coming up. 1 more pair to your right, to your left. Knee lift with the opposite arm coming up. So back to the center. Four more here. 3. Now we're going to add on to this. Tap out to the side and make a T with your arms. So you're just going to come down with your feet. Open those hands. Open your chest. Nice. 4 more. 3, 2. Let's go back to that knee lift with the opposite arm going up. So just push up. Connect to your center. Should start to feel a little more awake. 4 more on each. 3, 2. Let's take those feet to the floor. T-fly with a tap out. Four more right here. Nice. 3, 2. Halfway squat, halfway rotation. Everybody's favorite. We just go down halfway, come up, open to your left or right. It doesn't matter. We end up hitting each side equally. So you're good wherever you're at. Just remember, if you're healing a knee or hip, keep those squats in the top range the whole time. As we go through our repetitions here, if everything's feeling strong, then you can try to sit a little bit lower. Just ease your body into it. Good. 2 more right here. So you want to hit each side 1 more time. Let yourself even out. Awesome. Right hamstring is going to come out for that stretch. We'll extend the right leg, hands meet your left thigh. With a gentle hinge at your hip. Draw the navel in, come up. Big shoulder roll down the back. And you keep this shoulder roll if it's working for you. We can go a little further. Hamstring stretch. Then when you come up, it's a shoulder roll or a big arm circle, depending on how you're feeling with your upper body today. And we'll hit 1 more with that right hamstring. Ease into that lower back stretch. Shoulder roll or big arm circle. Then we're going to switch over to the left. Hands meet at your right thigh. That left leg is nice and long. And we're going to roll up, starting with the shoulder roll, but you're welcome to go to those arm circles if you're awake and ready for action. It's all good. I'm going to show you that arm circle. And then 1 more, your choice, shoulder roll or arm circle after this last hamstring. Fantastic. Now let's take it down to the floor. We're going to have a squat, feet are wide. Hands go between your feet, and we want to go to table. And we're gonna have opposite arm, opposite leg. So the right leg and the left arm start to get a little deeper in the core. Lift and lengthen, lower and switch. Then we'll have left leg, right arm, lift and lengthen, lower and switch. Right leg, left arm, lift and lengthen, lower and switch. Left leg, right arm, lift and lengthen, lower and switch. Let's bring your right leg between your hands. So your hands are going to frame that right foot. If comfortable, you can extend the left leg back or keep the knee on the floor at 90, whichever feels better for you. Your left hand is right under that left shoulder, and we want to extend the right arm forward. Now we're going to open up a little bit wider here. This should start to feel a little bit better. Now what I'd like you to do is take your right elbow, cross over the center to your left elbow crease. Inhale, reach and extend that right arm up. Take it slow, brace those abs. Very nice. Then we have an elbow crease with the right elbow meeting that left elbow crease one more time. And we're going to come down and through. Reach up one more time for me. And this will be a change where the right hand goes back to the outside of your right foot. If your leg is extended, place your left knee now on the mat. Reach both arms back. Sweep up for a half kneeling lunge. Create length. Fantastic. Very good. Just let those shoulders slide down your back. Now what we want to do here is fold forward and switch sides. So we'll send the right leg back. Gently bring your left foot forward and frame it with both hands. You choose your right leg position. You can be on the mat at 90, or you can extend the leg up. Then what we want to do, let me just turn to face you. So left arm extends forward. Then we're going to open out. Create length here. Very nice. 3 crosses over. Left elbow is going to meet the right elbow crease. Then we open out and reach up. Evenly extend those arms. Beautiful. All right, 2 more times. Cross over, elbow to the elbow crease. And we got one more right here. Cross it over. And then we release. Awesome. All right, let's reset. Your left hand comes back down to the mat on the outside of your left foot. Right knee is on the mat. Reach back. Sweep forward and up, half kneeling lunge. Well done. Great work here. And from here, we can gently fold forward and come from the floor to standing. Great start. We're going to work for 40 seconds. Back-to-back exercises. Good news. 2 sets, right? Not too bad. 2 sets, 2 times around. So you do end up doing 4 sets total, but it's a nice gradual progression of 2 and 2. Let's start with our light mini bands. We're going to have an overhead raise and a high row. So as you're getting your bands situated, what we want to do is have those arms up nice and straight, pull apart and down, and then up and in. We'll have 40 seconds to work. We're going to target the upper back, the abdominals. Get some mobility through the hips in 3, 2, 1. Palms face in. Palms face in. So we're using mini bands for this first group. And body weight. Fantastic. Lift that chest. Right between the shoulder blades. So just make sure that mini band is below your wrist. We want to avoid any unnecessary tension on the joints. Excellent. It's coming together. Last one. Terrific. Okay. Now we're going to put the bands on your thighs. You might want to go with the mini band. I'm sorry, not on your thighs. It's on your calves. These are going to be a plank tap out or a standing tap out. You know, I think I'll just keep these. So if you're standing, you're gonna have a semi-squat position. Tap out, tap in, tap out, tap in. I'll keep you just with that. Let me give you a better view. Here we go. So we've got plank tap outs. Okay, 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1. We're going to change this to a semi-squat. So tap out, tap in, let's come up. Semi-squat, tap out, tap in, come up. Semi-squat, tap out, tap in, come up. Semi-squat, tap out, tap in, come up. Keep going. If you're doing the plank tap outs, we have a nice long plank position, alternating, small tap out, working against the resistance of your bands. So you can pick one or the other, depending on how your body's feeling today. I'm with you. Small steps. Awesome. So now we're going to switch back over to that high row, pulling down. And this is all mini band, this one. You want to get the band on your forearms in 3, 2, 1. So we tap out and pull, come up and in. Good. So I realized I cut my head off from fixing the camera. This time, still get the general idea. I'll make those adjustments for you after. Upper and middle back is our target here with the movement. The mini band is below your wrist. That's it, you got it. Hang in there, gang, you're doing a great job. Last one. Terrific. Now we're going to move that mini band. You might need to change your resistance if necessary for more work onto the calves. Onto the calves, squat tap out or plank tap out. Remember that squat, you have that option to stay in the semi-squat the whole time. Let me come with you in 3, 2, 1. First half, I'm just going to remind you, squat, tap out, tap in, stand up. Squat, tap out, tap in, stand up. Squat down halfway, tap out, tap in, stand up. Squat down, tap out, tap in, stand up. If you're working on that plank, nice and long through the arms, just an alternate tap out, working against the resistance of your bands. Fantastic. Both work to brace those abdominals. We'll hit mobility here. And we're going to finish up so you're even on each side. Then we're going to change our position and move on to the next pair. Well done. And take the band off. Work here. Now we're going to work on, just, I'm bringing this in. We're going to work on our shoulders just a little bit more here. You can take one weight. You can hold it on the ends, right in front of your chest. We're going to have a standing knee drive. Standing knee drive to brace those abdominals, holding the weight. You can also opt for a kettlebell. You do want to challenge yourself here with weight. Challenging but doable is our goal. In 3, 2, 1. So we have standing knee drive. So you can opt to do this without any weight. Be thoughtful in your movement. Very nice. Brace those abs. Now, if you're looking for a little more work, dig a little deeper into your center. Push your arms up overhead and hold it. Show me a proud chest. That keeps your shoulders down, so that's optional. You can always return to the weight just staying in front of your chest. And we'll stop here. Terrific. Now the next exercise is dumbbell centered as well. You want to challenge yourself with heavy weight for a deadlift squat combination. 2 of each move for 40 seconds. While you get your weights together, let me review. 2 dumbbells, challenging but doable, 15 up to 20 pounds. You want that hip hinge, squeeze the glutes. We're going to do 2 deadlifts and then 2 squats. Like you want to put the weights down. So let me set that timer up for you in 3, 2, 1. Show me that proud chest. Hip hinge. If you're healing a hip or glute, you have an issue with the lower back, just keep the deadlifts for this series. Remember, that squat is very different from the deadlift. We have the hip hinge, where you're tipping and looking out past your toes. Your squat, you want to imagine trying to sit in a chair. Tailbone and hip areas leading the way down. So it's 2 and 2 all the way through. We're going to finish here with the 2 squats, or maybe you're doing just deadlifts, so you have 2 more. Fantastic. Weights are down. We're going to return to that first exercise, standing knee drive with your single weight. In 3, 2, 1. That movement is deliberate, as if you got stuck in gum. Nice. So connect deep into the center. And remember, if you're looking for that extra kick here, right through the abdominals, take a breath, and when you exhale, push that weight up, hold it up overhead. Try to extend those arms long and strong. Soft elbows are okay. Biceps should line up with your ears. Very good. Fantastic. We're going to finish here. Then we'll head into that deadlift for 2, close squat for 2. So find a matching pair of dumbbells. Challenge yourself with the weight. Let's get ourselves set up in 3, 2, 1. We are alternating with 2 deadlifts. Proud chest. Fantastic. Now 2 close squats with the option to keep the deadlifts if that's working better for your body. Good. 2 and 2. And then 2 close squats. You're looking nice and strong. We want to keep this going. Good. 2 and 2. Hip hinge. Wake up those glutes. And we'll finish here with that double squat. Awesome. Excellent work. Let's grab a quick drink. We're going to circle back to the very top with your mini band work. Give yourself a quick drink. Move that out of the way. Halfway through this first series, mini band goes on the forearms. High row pulling down with an alternating side step. Take a breath. In 3, 2, 1. Nice and long through the arms. Pull through. That's it. You got it. So it's almost like we start in the letter I, and then we finish with those arms making a W. Pulling down and in. You got it. Hang in there. You're long and strong here. That's it. Great. Just a little bit further. It's coming together so well. Right here, we're going to finish and prepare for your squat tap out or your plank tap out. So you just want to adjust with a mini band to your calves. Might need to change for the resistance. Brace those abs nice and tight. We're gonna get ourselves into that squat or plank position in 3, 2, 1. So you have that option to tap out. Good. Depending on how your hips and glutes are, I'm showing another variation where I'm working on that tap out with resistance and just squatting with my feet far enough apart to keep that band tight. So this is just a variation if you're feeling a hip or glute. Remember, you can be in your plank position, tapping out the whole time. If you want to take the standing position a little bit further, then we put the tap out and the mini squat together. And then you can come up in between. Awesome. Finish up. One more round with this pair, then this pair will be finished for today. We have our high row and our stepping out, so you want to just take your time. Mini band's going to go on your forearms. We're going to get ready in 3, 2, 1. So we're pulling down. That's it. Taking your time. Now, if you are healing your shoulder and the overhead move pulling down is causing a little aggravation for those areas at the joints and tight muscles, you're welcome to adjust with an A raise, which is having your arms at chest level and then pulling down. So that just changes the range of motion and the angle and the way we target the muscles, but it's quite all right. It's a good option to have if you need to adjust. Okay. We're going to finish up here with that pull down, whether it's an A raise or that high row to make your W. Then we want to transition to the mini band going on the calves. Squat tap outs or plank tap outs with resistance. So this round I'm going to demonstrate for you the plank tap out. Both options, you need to keep your feet far enough apart for that tension on, and that's all from hips and abs and glutes. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Nice and long through the spine. Tap out. Scoop the navel. Keep your wrists and shoulders stacked. You got this. Nice and strong. Hang in there. Just a little bit more. One more to each side. Even out. Terrific. We're halfway through the circuit. We're going to move on to working with our dumbbells next. You can take off your band. One dumbbell. Challenge yourself with the weight. Standing knee drive. In 3, 2, 1. Proud chest. It's like we're stuck in gun. Initiate that leg move from your core. You got it. Hang in there. If you're looking for a little more, dig deeper through your center. As you exhale, push that weight up. Hold it there. Fantastic. Feels a little different. Show me a proud chest. That helps those shoulders to have less pressure on them. One more on each. Terrific. Let's reset. Now we want a matching pair of weights. 2 deadlifts combined with 2 closed squats. We want a matching pair. We're going to get ready in 3, 2, 1. Show me a proud chest as you hinge from the hip, and then I'll catch up with you with 2 closed squats. Strong all the way through the core. Hip hinge. So it's like you're sliding the weights down a little past the knees for that deadlift. Then on the close squat, the weights are still going a little past the knees, maybe to the mid-calf. We got 2 and 2. Awesome. It's coming together so strong. Well, you're going to get one more cycle in, so make sure you're even. You want 2 deadlifts from wherever you're at, followed by 2 close squats. You got this. Awesome. And then we're going to move into the standing knee drive one last time. You need a single dumbbell that's challenging but doable. Holding it on the ends. In 3, 2, 1. Let's move. Yes. Connect to your center a little bit more here. You got this. That's it. Keep it going. Option to extend those arms overhead. Go with how your body is feeling. Are you strong and centered? Fantastic. Let's hit each leg lift one more time. Strong finish to the standing knee drive. Let's carry that over into your 2 deadlift, 2 close squats. You want a matching pair of weights. In 3, 2, 1. You are ready for action. Nice and strong through the center. That's it. Strong spine. Nice and long through the spine. That's it. Push down into those heels, safe and secure. Firmly planted feet. If I were to come over there and try to knock you down, you're planted so firmly, I would fail. And you would love that. Awesome. Good. Last 2. Woo! Halfway there. So the good news with this type of programming, if you're short on time, you can go right to stretching and you have a strong, efficient core workout in that covers all those major muscle groups here. We are going to add in another circuit, and you're welcome to stay and hang out. Highly encourage it, of course. But just know for the future with the recording, you can split this into 2 different workouts. Always lots of fun. Quick drink, little recovery here. We are coming back to our mini bands. Let's go with light to medium resistance. I just have to make sure I have the right band. Single arm wide row. Single arm wide row. What I'd like to do is turn up the heat on this one. Keeping things interesting. From the side, we have our arms extended at chest level. Show me your proud chest. Right arm is going to pull like a slingshot or bow and arrow. Right leg is going to tap back. But if you check out that left knee, there's about a 15 to 30 degree angle. So you can work in the top half of a reverse lunge. Or you can challenge yourself if you're feeling up to it a little bit deeper into a total lunge. But remember, if you're healing a hip, glute, or have a lower back issue, that tap back with braced abs offers the same benefit and keeps you safe. One side for 30 seconds. Let's keep it with the right arm. Show me your proud chest, nice strong arms. Tap back with a wide row is your first option. When your foot taps back, your heel stays up from the floor. I'm going to start showing the lunge as you settle in. You have that option to lunge. So it's just going down. You don't need to go any further back, just go down. One more. Terrific. All right, let's switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1. You can tap back, settle in. We're going to start showing the lunge. On that row, you do want to aim for a wider row so your thumb meets that underarm. If you're healing a shoulder or have an issue, you can always opt out and take that row away and just brace yourself with your arms out in front. Terrific. We're going to stop here. Now we're going to go into our squat slams with a band. You can roll up your band, or if you want to use a towel. Since you're working with the band, if that's easier for you, you've got 40 seconds. Squat slam in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to reach up overhead, holding a band or a towel, slam it to the floor, come again, reach up, slam it down. Looking strong. Let's keep it going. Make sure you're sitting in those heels, looking straight ahead. Got a couple more. You're going to make it. I promise. Promise. Last one. Awesome. Back to that wide row. 30 seconds on each side. Let's start with that right arm rowing. Remember that the hand position is on the outside of your band if you're using the mini bands. In 3, 2, 1. We're working. It's better. So we're going to tap back. All on one side. From the side view, here is just your first option with that toe tap. And then if you find that going a little bit further into the combination works for you, demonstrating that lunge. You got this. We're going to get one more in, and then we want to reset, and you're going to switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Left side's working, right side is stationary. It's coming together. Hang in there. That's it. Stay strong. We got one more in. Awesome. You can keep the band or switch it out for a towel. 40 seconds slam with a squat in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. There we go. When you come up from that squat, start to raise those heels from the floor. Yep, even getting the calf work in for each one. Calves, calves. Yep. Strong core. That's it. You got it. Keep going. Strong finish. All of us together. A little bit more. Last one. Fantastic. Let's put that circuit to the side for a little bit. Grab a quick drink. We're going to set you up for some work with your stability balls. Yay! Alternating chest press with your weights. Here's a review for you how the exercise will look. If you don't have a ball, you can do the press on the floor as well. Hips can be up or down. Ball option looks like this. you're still in recovery, so you can just check this out. Bridge position, palms face out. So make sure those weights are over the middle of your chest, away from your face and shoulders. One weight stays up, and you're going to press. Then the other weight follows. One is always up still, while the other is moving. So that is the option with the ball. Still in recovery if you need to check this out without a ball. The good news is you can opt, based on how your body is feeling, to stay flat in that press, and it will look like this. Your weight staying close, feet on the mat, knees bent. You can go straight down and up. Then if you're looking for more work, you can go to that single arm, connect to your center. So you have some options here based on your shoulder and hip area, or keep the hips up like you would on the ball. Pick your poison. I'll show those options again with the floor. You've got 40 seconds of work. In 3, 2, 1. Stability ball bridge position or floor position. Single arm press. You can also opt for the single arm fly if that feels better for your body today. Now I'm on the floor demonstrating an alternating pattern of a single arm press. My hips are down. So this is one way to work and get the job done. Another way from the floor is to continue with the alternating chest press and have your hips up. A little more glute activation, some instability there for your core. So you gotta work a little bit harder. This will be the last one here. Terrific. We're gonna come down, put your weights on the floor. Good news, you might have to get up for this one initially, but I promise when we come back, if you have your equipment close by, it should work nicely. We're gonna work in a table position. You can use a towel or a light dumbbell. We're gonna have a plank pull through. Showing you the movement first with the towel. I have my red towel, so hopefully that's easier for all of you to see. Setting up my hands in front of the towel, so you have a nice strong table position. First option is to keep your knees on the floor with the table. Left hand is going to reach under, initiate it from the core, pulling through to the other side. So it's one for each, then opposite arm, opposite leg. You can also opt for the bear hold while you pull through for 2. Reset, opposite arm, opposite leg. Not so bad, right? It's harmless. Second option, you can use a weight. Same move. If you want to take things further with your plank, I would recommend a long plank here. Pull through, towel or weight, long plank, hold your plank, hip extension, hip extension. So there's a couple ways in there to get it done. You do have 40 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Towel option, tabletop, 2 pull-throughs. So I'm just demonstrating everything for you, and then you want to pick. Pick one and commit. Okay, second option, bear hold on that pull-through, weight or towel. Then I reset my table, opposite arm, opposite leg. Third option is a nice long plank. Pull through for 2. That reset is critical. Wrist always under the shoulders. Good. Pull through for 2. Hip extension, hip extension. Terrific. Okay, we have this pair one more time. We do not have to go very far for that alternating chest press unless you're going to come up and go on your ball. You're welcome to do that. I will show the ball option. You want to get yourself in position. With this exercise, it's important to keep those weights with you getting in and out of position. You're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Brace those abs. Keep those glutes on. So ball or floor. Brace those abs. Fantastic. You got this. Dig a little deeper. We're going to get one more on each side. Let yourself even out with those presses. Fantastic. Weights are close to you if you're on the ball and coming to sit up. Set those weights down. Now we'll have our table or plank position with a pull through. In 3, 2, 1. Once again, let me work backwards this time. So I have a pull through with my weight 2 times and a hip extension. That reset, left wrist under the left shoulder. Good, try to quiet those hips. Second option, bear hold. Opposite arm, opposite leg. One more time, let me demonstrate for you. Bear hold. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. Woo! You are on your way. Let's take a breather here before we head back to our work with the band. You're almost there. Mini band. Let's grab a drink. We're going to cut this to 20 on each side, so you have 40 seconds this round. Get ready. The band, you want to hold strong, firmly on the outside in 3, 2, 1. Wide row with a step back. All on the right. We're going to take it a little deeper if comfortable for that lunge. Show me your proud chest. One more. Excellent. Reset. Switch over to that left side in 3, 2, 1. Left side can tap back. Right arm is stationary. Settle in. Good. Optional lunge a little bit further down if it feels right for your body today. If not, keep it in the top half. Awesome. Let's stop here and move into our squat slam. This one is 40 seconds. You can use the band that you were just working with or find a towel. And 3, 2, 1. We're working. Good. Reach up, squat down, stand up, lifting your heels from the floor, bracing those abs. Come on, you got this. Just a little more. We're in this together. Make it yours. Hang on. Last one. Ooh, terrific. One more round with this pair. Get ready. 20 seconds. Mini band. Wide row in 3, 2, 1. Show me your proud chest. This is all for the back. Option to go down. That's it. You got this. Last one. You are all set to switch over to that left side. Keep that upper back active. Core is engaged. So we're going to just refresh for you. Small tap back if needed. Brace the core throughout. If everything's feeling okay, you can go a little further and explore a lunge if it works for you. Give you one more. Squat slam. You are on your way. Let's keep it going in 3, 2, 1. Reach for the sky and come down low. Head to the valley. That's it. Fantastic. You got this. Come on. Let's stay together. And strong together on the squat slam. Just a couple more. We're going to make it, I promise. Last one. Woo! Well done. Quick recovery here. Grab a drink on the fly if you need it. We are moving into the second pair. 2 more rounds, and then you're done. Chest press, floor option, or stability ball. Alternating arms. You can opt for a fly as well. Set your weights up. Keep in mind, whatever weight or towel you had for our pull-throughs while we're in planks or tables, you want to keep that close by. That way you can experience the convenience of this pair. In 3, 2, 1. It's all yours. Alternating arm presses. There we go. Single arm. That's it. Good. If you need to leave early, just make sure you stretch. Let your heart rate come down. Your heart rate still gets elevated with weight training. Now keep that in mind. Cool down and stretching is crucial. Exhale on exertion. So we want an inhale as you lower the weight. Exhale as you push that weight up. And make it. Last pair. Strong finish. Weights are going to come down. And we're going to move into table, weight or towel, right behind that right hand. Let's review our options here. You want to set yourself up, wrist under the shoulders, towel or dumbbell is behind you, is behind your right arm. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Table pull through. First option, knees on the floor. 1 for each side, followed by opposite arm, opposite leg. Second option, table, pull up to your bear hold, pull through. Come on down to table, opposite arm, opposite leg. Third option, long plank, table pull through. Hip extension. Now there's a couple of in-betweens here. You could break up your tables and your planks, but really those choices should be adequate. If you want to play around with some hybrid moves, that's okay. Just want to keep it to a couple of different options, no more than 4. Really, 2 or 3 should be enough. All right, here we go. Let's finish the job. Single arm chest press. Rise and shine if you need to get to your ball. If you're working with me on the floor, make sure your weights are close by. You have a matching pair. It's always good to check, especially if you have a couple different pieces of equipment out. Make sure it's a matching pair. In 3, 2, 1. You are good to go. Alternate arm press. Now with this floor option again, you can choose to keep your hips down If you're feeling stronger and centered, you can lift the hips up. There we go. It's a little more challenging because there's some instability, and you have to keep your glutes on with the abdominals. But you can do it. Maybe just try a couple, see how your body responds. Then reset to lowering those hips and focus on your form. One more to each side. You want to be even. And we'll come down, and this will be it. Strong finish, straight ahead. Pull through and hip extension. So if you're on the ball, take your time getting off. Still got some time to move. Your setup is important. We are ready in 3, 2, 1. Table option to pull through with strong abs, followed by opposite arm, opposite leg. Bear hold with that pull through. Reset to table, opposite arm, opposite leg. Long plank, straight arms and straight legs. That's it, good. Pull through. Hip extension. Yeah, so you can mix it up a little bit here, but I would just stay with a couple. All right. Finish wherever you are in your last combination. Let's all meet in table, and here's why. Because you are going to go into child's pose and enjoy it for 20 seconds. Keep your head above your heart. Look out past your fingers. Ease your hips back to your heels. You deserve it. Woo, way to work. Fantastic job with both circuits. Hopefully you had a chance to figure out that you can split them. Let's come back up from child's pose, cow and cat. Reset your table. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's inhale for cow, and then exhale for cat. Inhale for cow, and then exhale for cat. Beautiful. Couple more. Inhale for cow, and then exhale for cat. Okay, one more. Inhale for cow, and exhale for cat. Now let's thread the needle. You can take your left arm, open it out, cross it under, and ease those hips back. So you have a nice variety of exercises in each circuit. This allows you to challenge yourself for one full workout with both circuits being complete, or you can just break it into 1 and 1. Come on up, reset your table. We want to switch to thread the needle on the other side. So it would be your right arm going under and through. There we go. That's it. Hanging. Let's come up, head down onto your back, and we'll bring those knees into your chest. Lower back stretch real quick. Nice hug here. Place your right leg on your right foot on the floor. Let's extend the left leg up. Create length through your hamstrings. Point and flex your left foot. And then we can rotate around the ankle. And we're switching sides. Let's keep the same stretch. Take it to your right leg. You worked really hard this morning. Staying strong the whole time through. You leave here feeling proud and accomplished. You should. Let's switch back to your left leg, opening up your hip and glute. Guide that left leg away from your center. Make sure it's your lower left leg that crosses the right thigh, so there's no pressure on the ankle at the left or the knee on the right. Now, you can opt to bring your right leg in if it feels better for your body. You can use a strap around the back of the right thigh or your hands. Make sure you're still focused on the stretch at the hip and glute. So if you have to compromise another position in your body, another part of your body for the position, you might want to just consider keeping your right foot on the floor. Same stretch. Let's take it over to the right. Same options are available. Check your setup. Ankle of the right and knee of the left should have no pressure, no contact. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Across. Let's go to your side or prone. This is for a quadricep stretch. It can be accomplished face down with a strap behind your calf or your palm meeting the top of your foot. I'm showing the face down option. So make sure your hips and your low back have the right support. And we'll switch. Quadricep stretch, you're either on your side with your hips and thighs stacked or face down. Relax. Okay, now for the last part of the workout, within our workout, floor to standing. So let's come up to all fours. Then we'll take one foot in front. Both knees can be at 90. Take your time coming up. Hands meet your thighs for support as you roll up. Open your arms out and back. Let your shoulders release. Fantastic. Then we'll come around to the front for your upper back. Very gentle. Palms can face out. 2 shoulder rolls. And a big breath for the road. And you are done. Awesome job today. Thank you so much for coming. Stay strong. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you again soon.